Assalamu alaikum, Sitaram, Shalom, Sasri Calling, good morning. Welcome to another edition of Caribbean TV. We have a very entertaining program today. Our opening Indian memory song, the Hemant Kumar song, Hai Apna Dil, is by the delightful Aditi Sahani. Please enjoy.
Sending money to your loved ones in Guyana? First Global Money has been connecting families and making it easier, faster, and more convenient to touch the lives of family and friends in your beautiful Guyana. First Global Money makes it possible with over 60 payout locations in Guyana. Call 416-848-1857 for the closest agent location, or visit us online at firstglobalmoney.com. The best FX rates and fees. Send money now. First Global Money.
So you want delicious Caribbean Chinese food? Just come down to Twilight Restaurant, Toronto's largest Caribbean restaurant at 55 Nugget Avenue, Scarborough. All meat is halal, and we feature live entertainment Thursday to Saturday after 10 p.m. Friday lunch buffet, 12 to 3. Daily lunch specials from $4.99 and dinner buffet, Friday, 5:30 to 9:30. A banquet services and catering for all occasions will make your event one to remember. You can always come back for more. 55 Nugget. Are you buying or selling a home or business? Then you need someone who knows the market and can negotiate persuasively for you. That person is Anton Jiva, broker at Remax Dynasty. Anton is an experienced real estate professional who can get you amazing results whether you are new to Canada or have lived here for a while. Contact Anton at 416-575-5055.
Our Caribbean song is from the entertaining Lord Blakey with his Arabic imitation calypso. Please enjoy.
I disguise and I call myself at Mustafa. Went to Arab festival in Arabia. I disguise and I call myself at Mustafa. Went to Arab festival in Arabia. For your better information, if you want to know, I was the Calypsonian, the big to go. But I couldn't speak the language, so I rode. But I learned on the way how to beg for food. Was give me some kit, pila, ham and michi. Harafana haki santa buri. Rakata, hat and mamaduki. The man you kill Abdullah, the terradi. invited to that party. But lucky I meet an English lady, she that gave the right direction to me. She said turn right, turn left boy and go down straight. Turn right again and you'll meet a gate. I walking in the road by myself alone, repeating the Arab tune that alone was give me some hit, Bila Ham and Michi. Harapanahake Santa Buri, Rakatapr, Hatan Mamaduke, the menu killer, do daddy. By the right direction. When I reach, they had a big function. They hand me a chair so I could take a seat and ask for anything that I want to eat. A fella say biscuit is she, they hand him a spoon. I said I'd learned that language before afternoon. Well, a hungry partner don't know what to do. I roll me tongues to frisky, the kisky too. Was give me some kid, Bila Ham and Michi. Harapanahake Santa Buri, Rakatapr, Hatan Mamaduke, the menu killer, do daddy. Well, I sit down and aside from my own problem, I find a looking plenty different to them. They give me a turban and a parrot alone. Died a fancy, this real like a big balloon. But the thing too big for me, it drooping down. A fella had to roll up the Arab tongue. To repeat what he say, I didn't got the brain. So I gone back begging for my food again. Was give me some kit, Bila Ham and Michi. Harapanahake Santa Buri, Rakatapr, Hatan Mamaduke, the menu killer, Bila de.
CMP Meats, located at 2255 St. Clair Avenue West, is Toronto's best-kept secret for top-grade meats at the most competitive prices. Family-run business, serving Ontario for over 40 years. All our meat is the highest grade certified halal, and we handle absolutely no pork. We also carry a global variety of sauces, marinades, and spices to unleash your culinary creativity, as well as canned goods, frozen meat, bread, and rice. It's well worth a trip from anywhere in Ontario to the home of top-grade halal meat at the best prices. CMP Meat, 2255 St. Clair Avenue West in Toronto, 416-604-8765.
For the finest Guyanese Chinese food with all meats halal, visit Starlight Family Restaurant at 1157 Ellesmere Road at the southeast corner of Ellesmere and Midland. Lunch specials from $4.99. For dining in a lovely ambience, visit Starlight or call us at 647-352-4994. For private bookings and all catering needs, our food is simply scrumptious, delicious, so come on down and enjoy some.
Ken's Jewelry invites you to their location at 1176 Morningside Avenue in the same plaza as Charlie's at Morningside and Shepherd. Mention this ad and get your jewelry cleaned for free. Ken's Jewelry, for the best in traditional West Indian and Canadian style jewelry.
Are you charged with a criminal offense, involved in a motor vehicle accident, or need a civil litigation lawyer? For effective representation by a competent lawyer of the highest integrity who is highly respected by the courts, phone Michael A. McKee at 416-928-6611. 416-928-6611.
It is now time for our weekly views and insights on As It Happens with Dr. Aleem A.K. Baksh.
One love, one heart, let's get together and feel.
Today I want to offer a few words of enlightenment on powers of attorney, living wills, and wills. Let me clarify at the outset that this is not legal advice. and any legal advice should be obtained from a practicing lawyer. However, the hope is to clarify some misconceptions and to provide some form of guidance. There is one very unfortunate misnomer in dealing with powers of attorney and living wills. There are those who believe that a power of attorney goes beyond life. It is simply wrong. A power of attorney dies with the donor or given, and all powers vested in an attorney or a donee come to an end. The power to deal with property, the power to deal with bank accounts, and that kind of thing. Powers of attorney can be given for such purposes, but they die with the donor. Living wills take care of situations like making decisions if you're disabled. Will the medical authorities be allowed to resuscitate or revive, or would it be a do not resuscitate instruction? We had a case a couple years in Florida which highlighted the need for people to make living wills in the event they're disabled when it comes to decision about their health. The powers of attorney I spoke about a few minutes ago deal with property and bank accounts and those things. The living wills deal with decisions to be made which in Ontario they are made under the Substitute Decisions Act. Again, those powers, as the name implies, in a living will cease when the donor has died. So what is it that carries out a person's wishes when they're gone? It is a will. A will, as we say, speaks from the grave. It speaks from the dead. It may vest a life interest in a property to a son or a daughter or a relative, and then the property may revert to the estate with a different bequest. Generally speaking, there are some limitations which come under what's called the law of perpetuities. In any event, a will is the document that speaks from the grave. So what if someone dies without a will? In Ontario, the next of kin or the relatives, if the friends, if there is no next of kin, could apply to be an estate trustee and to probate the estate. And there are guidelines for how an estate should be probated in the case where there is no will or where there is intestacy. For example, under what in Ontario is known as the Devolution of Estates Act. But that's neither here nor there for today's purposes. The critical thing is, if you want your wishes to be fulfilled, it is best to leave a will. Again, I get called up, could I suggest a good lawyer? Could I help to do a will? There are ways of doing a will. If a printed will is done, in Ontario, it requires 2 witnesses who should then do an affidavit of execution before a commissioner of oaths to affidavits, normally a lawyer, but there are commissioners who are not lawyers who could do an affidavit of execution that the 2 witnesses were there when the testator signed the will and they both signed at the same time. So that's what the affidavit of execution is about. The alternative is to handwrite a will, what's called a holograph will. A holograph will in Ontario and in many countries of the world is a valid will. It does not need any witnessing. It keeps your wishes private, and there is usually no challenge to it unless someone wants to come and claim later that you are not fully with it, you are not corpus mentis, and it should be set aside. But generally, a holograph will is good. I would suggest that if you make any change, you initial it very clearly. Courts have been known to give legitimacy to desires written on a serviette at a bedside. So holograph wills have a lot of import in seeing that your wishes are carried out. As I said at the outset, this is not a substitute for proper legal advice, just some general guidelines to help you along in your estate planning. My name is Aleem Kader Baksh, calling it as it happens.
There are more questions than answers.
Dr. Aleem A.K. Baksh, a medical doctor specializing in public health and epidemiology, has served as Dean of the Caribbean Medical University and has also been a practicing Toronto lawyer and founding editor and publisher of the Caribbean Times.
Yeah, the more I find out, the less I know.
Happy 80th birthday greetings go out to Mrs. Rajpati Suknanan, who is celebrating her special day today. Loving wishes from your 10 children, 28 grandchildren and their spouses, your 8 great-grandchildren and all of your relatives and friends. May God richly bless you. We love you.
ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान है ये तो सच है कि भगवान है जन्मदाता है जो नाम जिनसे मिला थाम कर जिनकी उंगली है बचपन चला कांधे पर बैठ के जिनके देखा जहां ज्ञान जिनसे मिला क्या बुरा क्या भला इतने उपकार है क्या कहें ये बताना ना आसान है धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान है ये तो सच है कि भगवान है जन्म देती है जो माँ जिसे जग कहे अपनी संतान में प्राण जिसके रहे लोरियां होठों पर सपने बुनती नजर नींद जो वार दे हंस के हर दुख सहे ममता के रूप में है प्रभु, आपसे पाया वरदान है, धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का, उस विधाता की पहचान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है। आपके ख्वाब हम आज होकर जवां, उस परम शक्ति से करते हैं प्रार्थना। इनकी छाया रहती दुनिया तलक, एक पल रह सके हम न जिनके बिना। आप दोनों सलामत रहे, सबके दिल में ये अरमान है, धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का, उस विधाता की पहचान है। ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है, धरती पे रूप माँ बाप।
One of the realities of life is departing. Caribbean TV is sad to announce the passing last week Friday of Mrs. Gulfzari Hussain, also known as Mrs. Gulfzari Sheikh or Auntie Gul, from Kanji, Guyana, who passed away aged 95 at Credit Valley Hospital. She survived by her 11 children and many, many grandchildren and great-grandchildren. May Allah grant her Jannatul Firdaus.
Is your desktop or laptop virused, slow, or needing repairs? Or do you need a new computer, mobile phone, or electronic accessories or service? Multitech Media is your one-stop shop for sales, top-quality repairs and service at very reasonable prices. Phone Rubesh at 416-530-7772 extension 3 or visit our store Monday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
The wedding season will soon be here, so we now play a song by Puran Siraj, Under the Morrow.
Girl, I want to take you under the morrow, because you know I can't wait until tomorrow. I want to love you and treat you right, and make love to you all through the night. लड़की में मारो आपको जाते हैं, क्यों तुम ही में नहीं सकते, मैं तुमसे प्यार करते जाते हैं सही, औरत के आपको प्यार करते हैं. Onda di maro, wele tulahendo. Onda di maro, deshi korendo. the morrow, because you know I can't wait until tomorrow. I want to love you and treat you right, and make love to you all through the night. Tell she mother, tell she father, I will marry their daughter. Tell she sister, tell she brother, come through the lawa. मैं आपको देखा नहीं होगा, मैंने कभी तुम ही नहीं जाएगा. I will make you happy, I'll never make you cry. If I ever hurt you, then I would rather die. I will give you the moon and the star. I will give you a big house and a fancy motor car. Girl, I want to take you under the morrow, because you know I can't wait until tomorrow. I want to love you and treat you right, and make love to you all through the night. Well, this is your boy Puran, inside Shakti String Studios, alongside your boy Avi. Girl, I love you, girl, I love you, you will be my wife. Girl, I love you, girl, I love you, you complete my life. मैं अपनी माँ क्या और अपनी पिताजी, मैं एक बाहू अच्छा कौन होगा. I promise your mother and promise your father that I would be a very good son-in-law. Don't want no diamond, I don't want no gold. All I want is you, girl, to comfort my soul. Girl, I want to take you under the morrow, because you know I can't wait until tomorrow. I want to love you and treat you right, and make love to you all through the night. Hey, ladki mein maro.
Well, folks, we're coming to the end of our program. As famous Indian poet Rabindranath Tagore once said, faith is the bird that feels the light and sings when the dawn is still dark. From all here at Caribbean TV and Shamil Norman, have yourselves a wonderful week. One love.
मैं आपको देखा नहीं होगा, मैंने कभी तुम ही नहीं जाएगा. I will make you happy, I'll never make you cry. If I ever hurt you, then I would rather die. I will give you the moon and the star. I will give you a big house and a fancy motor car. Girl, I want to take you under the morrow, because you know I can't wait until tomorrow. I want to